A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, January 31st. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. A racehorse trainer has been indicted by an Orange County grand jury on 2 felonies in connection with the beating of a racehorse on July 17, 2023, at the Pine Bush Training Facility in the town of Crawford. The indictment charges 26-year-old Frederick Bourgault of Canada with beating a racehorse named Finish Line so hard with a pipe that the horse, valued at $5,000, had to be euthanized. Bourgault was charged with criminal mischief and interference with or injury to certain domestic animals. PETA Senior Vice President Kathy Guillermo says the trainer allegedly beat the horse because it accidentally stepped on his foot.
It's probably the worst case of animal abuse from a harness racing trainer that I've heard of, and that's saying something because we get reports of cruelty all the time. But to beat a horse to the point that the horse can't even survive is something that needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law without question.
Bourgault was released as neither charge is eligible for bail as per recent bail reform laws. The cost of just about everything has increased since the pandemic, making it difficult for some people to make ends meet, and the nonprofit Fairground organization aims to help people in the greater Newburgh-Beacon area weather the financial storm. Executive Director Jamie Lovato says in 2023 alone, the women-run Food Justice Anti-Hunger Group assisted 6,000 individuals.
The biggest challenge is making the household budget work because of the increasing housing costs, the increasing food costs, and then the medical expenses. We have so many households that come to us that are experiencing very serious medical and health concerns, and so they're really trying to juggle all of these different expenses.
Fairground is dedicated to nourishing the community by operating free marketplaces, community fridges, tiny food pantries, and other programs to distribute fresh and prepared foods. Sister Ann Sakak, president of Mount St. Mary College in Newburgh for over 30 years, was laid to rest on Tuesday. Sister Ann, who passed away on January 24th, was 91 years old. A funeral mass was concelebrated by Father Gregory Fluitt, interim president of the college, and the Most Reverend Dominic John Laganegro. Sister Ann began her career at the Mount in 1969 as a professor of English and assistant dean of students. She spent 32 years as president of the college, first as acting president from 1976 to 77, and then as president from 1977 to 2008. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
4 men, including a father and son, have been indicted by an Orange County grand jury in yet another major drug trafficking case. District Attorney David Hubler identified the defendants as 28-year-old Antonio Bucci of Chester, identified as a major trafficker, 51-year-old Lester Zaborski of the Bronx, and his son, 26-year-old Tyler, and 36-year-old James Baltimore of Chester were all charged. Orange County District Attorney David Hoover noted this was the 15th major trafficking case conducted by his office.
It's a significant drug case, number one, because we investigated it for a year, and they were doing over $75,000 a month in narcotics trafficking. This is just the type of case that I said that we will continue to be proactive about these large-scale drug trafficking cases in Orange County, particularly those involved with guns. Guns were recovered in this case.
Bucci was charged as a major trafficker, along with conspiracy and related charges. A woman and her boyfriend, both from the Bronx, have been arrested by Wallkill Town police on charges of custodial interference after the mother picked up her child from the Maple Hill Elementary School in the Middletown School District in violation of a custody and visitation order. The child was picked up at the school at about 3:15 p.m. last Friday. At about 8:30 that night, police located the couple and the child in Rutherford, New Jersey. Both the mother and the boyfriend were released on appearance tickets returnable to town court. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.